Hey guys, it's me. I'm back with another video. I have a story time for you for video 11, so let's just get into it. First of all, this happened to me on Friday or Thursday night, and it's a stalker scare basically. I thought I had a stalker who knew where I lived, but it turned out that, well, I guess you'll find out how it turned out. So on Thursday night, in the wee hours of the morning on Friday, I come home at like 1:30 in the morning from the office, and I go into my house, and on my kitchen table there was a box. It was this box. It was a Share a Coke box. Now, just to give you a little bit of a backstory, I do not send anything to my home address. I either send it to my P.O. box or I send it to my work address. So for me to get a package to my home address is very, very unusual, unlikely, mysterious, sketchy, any other word you can think of along those lines. Not even my family knows my home address. So when I saw this package that was for me on my kitchen table, I was already a little bit freaked out inside. I opened the package, and inside the package was this lovely Coke bottle with my name on it. Sweet gift, right? Totally. Except for when I open the package and I see this Coke bottle, out drops a piece of paper. This is the piece of paper that came out of the package. And on the back of this piece of paper, it has a bill to address. The bill to address used to say Yuri Yanakidis in Atlanta, Georgia. So that freaks me the hell out even more. So I call my dad. And I'm like, Dad, do we know a Yuri Yanakidis? Because Yanakidis is my last name. It is not popular whatsoever. So I'm like, Dad, do we know a Yuri Yanakidis? And my dad's like, what the heck? No, we know nobody by that name. And I'm like, are you sure? Like, it's from Atlanta, Georgia. And my dad's like, definitely not, because we have zero family that lives in the United States. They're all either in Canada or Greece. So I'm like, great. Now I'm really freaked the heck out. You know when you're like paranoid? You start like trying to like string things together. So you're adding up different coincidences in your head that you think all go together, but when you find out the truth, they don't. Well, that's what I was doing. A week before this package arrived, my keys were stolen at Starbucks. And that day, I was on my laptop shopping online for a sweater, and I had entered in my home address for the billing address. So anybody behind me at Starbucks could have seen my home address. Dumb me. And then my keys get stolen, and they were gone. They were found and returned back to me the next morning, but they were gone for a whole 12 hours. So somebody in that time could have copied my keys, right? So that's one thing. And then the second thing is that 2 days before this package arrived, when I came home, my front door was unlocked. So my keys were stolen. My address definitely could have been seen on my laptop. And 2 days before I received this package, my door was unlocked. Then I received this package. After opening this package and posting a picture on social media, on Twitter, I think I did Snapchat and Instagram story, you'll find out why that was a dumbass mistake after. I went into my room, and my green light on my Mac desktop computer was on, and my FaceTime camera was just open, staring at my bed. So let me just run down all of these things that happened before and after I received the package. My keys were stolen at Starbucks, were gone for 12 hours. Somebody could have seen my address because I bought something online at Starbucks on my laptop. I come home, there's a package. Nobody knows my address. Nobody. The package is from somebody with the same last name as me who is not a part of my family. And then I come into my room, and my camera is on my Mac desktop computer. Now you can imagine why the hell I was so damn paranoid. So I call my mom, and I wake her up, and I'm like, Mom, I'm scared to death. I don't know what to do. Somebody knows where I live. They sent me this package. And my mom was like, okay, you need to do this, this, and this. I'm like, Mom, I already posted it on social media. She's like, you're an idiot. Do you know that because you posted that you received your Coke bottle on social media, that the creepy stalker person just confirmed your damn address? You idiot! She's like, delete that right now. So I was arguing with her for a bit because I didn't want to delete the tweet. Bing! Please knock some sense into me. Anyways, I end up deleting the tweet because I came to my senses and realized that that was not a good idea. And then my mom tells me that I need to post a tweet about going to the NYPD, even if I wasn't going to, which I wasn't going to, and I didn't at that moment in time because it was so early in the morning, and I was just freaked the heck out. But I listened to my mom, and I end up posting a tweet that says that I'm getting the NYPD involved. Now, the whole reason for that tweet is to let the crazy stalker know that I'm seriously getting the police involved. It was like a scare tactic because I really felt completely unsafe in that moment. Then later in the night, about like 4 a.m., this girl on Instagram, who is also a YouNow broadcaster, messages me. Now mind you, I was one of the first people to receive this Coke bottle before we go on in the story. This girl messages me on Instagram and says, hey, I also received a Coke bottle with my name on it, and I got it from a Yuri. And I'm like, wait, what? Yuri sent it to me. What was the last name? And she said it was my last name. And I'm like, so you received a Coke bottle from a Yuri with your last name, and I received a Coke bottle from a Yuri with my last name? Like, what the heck? Like, obviously this person is using a fake name. So I search up the address, and the address is an actual apartment. So it's not a dumpster, it's not a factory, it's an actual apartment. So I'm like, okay, this guy done messed up. Like, he put his actual address here, like, idiot. Like, at least they can trace this dude. Anyways, I felt in that moment, I felt a little bit safer because didn't feel like they were just after me and they just knew where I lived. So while I'm still awake at 5 a.m., I'm like sitting in my bed and I'm just going over who could have my freaking address and who would send me a package, and why would they send me a Coke bottle with my name on it? Like, who could have my address? And I honestly could think of nobody that had my address. I was like, shit, this is real bad. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But then I remembered that Coke had a deal with YouNow a couple months ago. They had like a little Coke gift on YouNow, and so I was like, okay, that's one connection. Now, does YouNow for some reason have my address? Yes, because I'm a partner on YouNow. To get paid, they need to have my address. So I connected the dots and I went out on a limb and I asked YouNow if they sent me this Coke bottle. They're like, did you receive one? I'm like, yes. Now please tell me that you sent me this Coke bottle. And they were like, yes, we sent you the Coke bottle. I'm like, you did? Oh my god, you have everybody worried. It was the morning, so at this point other broadcasters were contacting me as they were receiving their Coke bottles. Not so funny when it happens to you, right? YouNow sent a bunch of partners Coke bottles with their name on it, but the catch is that Coke forgot to send the cards with the freaking packages, so it just all looked very sketchy because everybody was receiving packages to their home address by a Yuri with their last name from Atlanta, Georgia. Anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys my side of the story. I feel like this was a whole lesson that I needed to learn because now I cover my camera up, because honestly the camera thing has been happening to me for like the past month on and off, where my FaceTime just randomly pops up and my green light is on. So I've taped my camera now on my Mac desktop. I mean, I don't give out my home address, so I'm trying to be more careful with where I say I am and where I say that is in proximity to where I live, just in case next time it isn't YouNow and it is a stalker. Anyways, that was my stalker scare, and if you want to send me packages, send them to my P.O. Box, which is 888C 8th Avenue, New York, New York, Suite 406 10019. I love to read letters from you guys, and I really appreciate everything you guys send me. So, thank you. Stay positive. Have an amazing day. Bye.